what this man is doing.
Honorable Minister, if I may come in at this point, so sorry to interrupt you. Critics and analysts, and especially the opposition, are saying, well, if this is the case, then why does it seem that President Tinubu and the APC are scared of a man called Peter Obi? So scared to the point that they are following him from party to party as he moves. And I asked this specific question because, I mean, I've seen some of your statements when you were in the Southeast, and some of the comments around debating Peter Obi and so forth. But all in all, it seems as though APC is scared of Peter Obi. What do you say to those who are putting this narrative forward?
Vimba, even me cannot be scared of Peter Obi, not to talk about President Bola Tinubu or our party APC. What displays around Peter Obi is AI politics. You know, it's AI politics, you know. It is, you know, putting, you know, something on nothing. So nobody is scared about Peter Obi. I read where it was said that Peter Obi said, oh, Tinubu should resign because of this. And I asked myself, how many times did Peter Obi resign as governor of Anambra State? Failure to fix the road, you know, failure to establish industry, you know, failure to, you know, empower people, you know, failure to establish airport, failure to establish seaport, you know, failure to pay contractors. And I read where it was said that, oh, the education they said Peter Obi had exploited, you know, was through these miracle centers. And I was also told, you know, that when Obiano, the governor, came on board, number one, he addressed the payment of contractors. And he said the money you put in the bank, you know, was not money because you didn't pay contractors. And it was, you know, money that is put with, you know, particular interest, as it was alleged, you know. And that Jam said to Obiano, if you don't close these miracle centers, we are going to, you know, exclude you from the Jam by this thing. Is it governance? That is not governance, you know. So when you deceive the people, when you say to the poor, oh, I'm at your level, you know, and then they are deceived and they are clapping for you, it doesn't make you popular. So it's, I think, and look at the pattern of politics around my brother Peter Obi. You know, you disagree with him, then he takes you to court. How many times have you been abusing President Bola Tinubu? How many has he taken to court? You know, so it means that you don't even have the good temperament. Look at the Obedient movement. You disagree. They insult people. They wish people dead, you know, threats and all kinds of things. Is that the kind of this? So nobody is afraid of P2B. We demonstrate it. You know, we just had an election in Enugu State. A senatorial by-election. How did Peter Obi perform in that election? And that is showing that our people are beginning to be very strategic and very understanding. If Southeast will be understanding, how much more other geopolitical zone? So I can assure you that nobody is afraid of Peter Obi. And I've said to the Obedient movement, any of them can debate with me in terms of the infrastructural development of the country and all the good indices of the reforms of President Bola Tinubu. No one, don't ever say that. Peter Obi is not a threat to our president because Peter Obi himself, he knows very well that he cannot even face me. Talk more of facing, you know, the president.
That's gotten loud and clear, Honorable Minister.
Peter Obi on a daily basis is making moves to endear himself with to Nigerians, and you think he still doesn't have a pathway to presidency in 2027?
How many parties will he have to change before you realize that it's just like the same people he's trying to criticize? It's no different from them. What difference is he going to bring? Ask him any question right now and see if he's going to answer you directly. He doesn't have a clue what to do, what other things to do. There's nothing he's going to do differently from the current administration, if he can even match them at all. That's the truth. That's the truth. So we need a leader, not a performative ragdoll to cults. That's not who we need. We don't need somebody playing to the gallery. We need somebody who's experienced.
Pure and simple. We're in this country where they were begging for Kwamwan. They beg the brass. They went to stay in front of plane.
That was something.
If Obi stayed in front of plane like that, the country would have scattered. We're in this country now where they were begging for Kwamwan, where they were saying that, please leave him, we know what he has done. Something. So then the next thing, a video comes out. It was unnecessary. Like I said, it is not everything the government reacts. If Obi had even said that, I mean, they could have just kept quiet, and it's not everything. It was unnecessary. Secondly, Oji, we're in this country when my very good friend and brother, Governor Monday Okpebolo, said Peter Obi should not enter Edo States without getting security clearance from him. Oji, you know what happened that day? There were gunshots.
Yes, we took the story live.
And we're gunshots. So if you say that's not political persecution enough, we're here where people were saying that I want to debate you. Everything is this Obi. If this government feels that Obi is not peppering them in any way, that is a no contest and everything, if the man talk, don't respond. But as long as you keep responding, it means that is a very fundamental factor in all of this. The man has come out to say again that most of his friends don't even talk to him. He's been ostracized in parties and everything. I mean, you will be blind to see that these are not political persons. And quickly they reduce CCTV. Oshomole, so they didn't remove CCTV. Oshomole was going and defending it. Are you the floor?